Here it is, Gambit versus Furia, map 1 in this best of 3, the playoffs here at the Major, and we're kicking things off on Inferno, and I wouldn't want it any other way than a mid-aggression coming right out of Gambit.
Straight down mid, Nafany's looking for something, and we've got a Furia stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's Flames not helping them either. Straight through the smoke, and that'll be an aggressive start to this pistol round, but it's not over yet. Yuri's in a 1 versus 4. Molotov to try and create some space, and maybe he can isolate some fights as he stands behind him. You can see the double peek. Axile to get that last kill. Gambit take the pistol.
But it is fortified still. We've got Hobbit up there with an MP9. Furia, 30 seconds left, looking for the split. This is going to be a tough one, but they still have options going into this B site.
30 seconds on the clock, and there's a, hold on a second, we've got a 2-man flank, and Inters has got no idea, outmaneuvered by Furia, and now we've got huge problems for Gambit. They do, however, have 2 players on the bomb site, and time is on their side. But there are dangerous weapons in the hands of Furia as well, but they need to close this distance. These MP9s need to get a little closer. You can see Shiro trying to play max distance, gets his bell rung now. Case Ratto's in the red as well, bomb plant pressure. They need to die before the clock runs out at the very least. 4 seconds, have they got time? It's got to be too late, surely! Oh. Axel had no idea. He could have just stopped there and 2 players would die after the clock. It will go the way of Gambit, but only 1 player survives. Doesn't want to give up the rifle, so he's got to fall back. But again, 2 players on the site. Crossfire with the pit player, Axile. 41 seconds, but look at the position Furia have. They're just chilling, just edging forward. Down he goes, and now we've got real problems for Gambit.
Yeah, 2 nice openings. Nafany still at the back of the site, though, with the MP9 will go down as well. 30 seconds is plenty of time to get that site locked down. There we have the plant, the after plant positions looking good, and Gambit, they want nothing to do with this one.
Again, with the exchange, they had the skirmish. Shiro had to fall back to try and avoid the rifle getting into their hands. Furia able to surround the bomb site. There is still a lot of time on the clock here. 45 seconds is a long time now. Is that an execute, or is that an invitation to throw some counter utility? Well, it looks like it will be an execute into the site now. Hobbit still in an elevated position, drop, flying into the air. Not making a connection though, they were lining up for Hobbit, but the wall got in the way eventually. So they've taken position on the site, which means Art will soon have post-plant positions with the AWP, and Vinny will hold down the ruins as well. 3-on-3 as Gambit have to consider losing it all, but Axile's come in from the back, and now Vinny is alone, trying to clutch it from the coffins, trying to isolate the fight. There's the first one for Vinny. Do you want to push him now? Vinny trying to do what he can, but it will be a round in the bag for Gambit.
That looks very scary indeed, and Shiro is kicking himself not being able to make that pick, but in the meantime, Furia now making their way up Banana and Hobbit. He's going to be on the receiving end of this. He's actually already spent some bullets. Yuri takes him down straight through the smoke, and they're going to charge into the site. There's only 1 player here. Nafany. Shiro has the cross. Nice shot. Able to take down Drop, but Nafany in the backside, unable to stay alive as well here. So Furia are taking the losses, but they've got site control. Shiro, gap in the smoke there, perhaps for him to work with, but not opening himself up to those avenues either to be taken down. It's 3 versus 3, and they're not going to slow down. Oh, the spray comes through from Keserato, and that's going to leave Shiro in spawn. And I don't know if he can do anything now in this position.
And Furia, again, they don't have too much money themselves, so they will try to balance things out and start to build their own coffers as well. A 4th round in the bag for Furia, 4-3 on the first map of this series, Inferno.
Thinking about where they want to finish. Oh, it's very deep there on the Porsche position, trying to get that information. And this will determine where they take the bomb. Oh, it takes down 1, but there's more players there. Is this going to be a false sense of security? He's going to spot the next one. Oh, it's a labored spray. He's given up the AK. He's given up the kill. Yuri's there to protect it, though. 3 versus 4 in favor of Gambit as they actually decide to take the bomb towards this A side. 30 seconds to go, and Shiro's ready to cut this off. This is going to be a disaster hit for Furia. Oh, the flash is perfect.
Absolutely. I thought he was going to go deeper to the off angle. Sees one in boiler. That's not the bomb carrier, but he must realize what's going on. 23 seconds. Inter's ringing the bell from close range, and this is going to go disastrously for Furia now. Drop alone. 1v3. 15 seconds. 2 players. 1 ahead of the smoke, 1 behind. Spots Jill on a reload, and he's got time to plant the bomb. Nafany's in library. He's got to go faster. He has to do it now. Nafany peeks and close, but Gambit tied a score. Started with an AWP, finished with the round. Well, there comes a pop flash, absolutely blind. Shiro in shotgun distance, spots the bomb though. That's an awkward position now for Furia. Shiro with 2, dancing around double stack, and how on earth can they get this one? Keserato 1 versus 4 to Tech 9, and doesn't really have position. Gambit, maybe, finally, they can stabilize in this first half. Are they going to actually push this? Because there's nobody to pick up the bomb just now, but they are really committing to this, so this is going to be very interesting indeed. CSGO now hopping up. Hobbit trying to stay alive, but CSGO's on top. He could fall to the flames here. He's got to be real careful. Bomb has been collected. But GAMBIT are on the site now. We can see that Yuri is on the A-bomb site, seeing if it's safe, and I would expect a rotation now. They must realize that most of GAMBIT are on this B-bomb site, but the bomb's still heading towards B. Don't want it to get caught off in the rotation just in case. Hold on a second, Inter's pushing that smoke now, leaving Shiro alone in a 1 versus 3. That bomb is heading elsewhere, but it won't be necessary. FURIA taking both bomb sites because FURIA and taking the round as well.
Nafany creeping back through CT. Can FURIA get to Hobbit in time before he gets assistance? They're going to isolate him with the smoke. Hobbit, though, at the back of the site. He's got to hold this down by himself. Is he going to be able to do this? There's going to be the first challenge for Hobbit. It's a double peek, and Yuri takes him out.
Great wide swing from Yuri, but he gets the kill as well, so even better for him. We can see that Banana is in the hands of Shiro. Don't expect FURIA will try to venture there, especially with the CT smoke gone. 3 on 3. They're on the bomb site already, though. Looking away from a flashbang, Yuri will fall. Shiro with 2 arts remaining now in this 1 versus 3. Inter's the man with the kit. Got to keep an eye on where he falls. Close to the bomb already, however. And there's a double peek to jump up on Coffins. Nice retake from GAMBIT as they move to 7 on their CT side. AWP quickly collected, though. There's the Hall's pop flash. They don't hear any response, they don't hear any repositioning. But you still have to be really worried if you're GAMBIT. Down goes Hobbit. They know one's in the pit as well. 3 on 3, 30 seconds on the clock. Vinny flying through. Axel has a crossfire, but won't need it. That leaves Yuri to consider his options. He'll push forward, drop the AWP, and an 8th round to GAMBIT.
Oh, Axel's just going, it's a 5 versus 4 in favor of GAMBIT, but Axel's going for the information here. You might get an angle on one of these players. Shiro takes down Vinny at top mid, and this goes back away straight into Axel, but he doesn't connect the bullets. And now they know that there's a push in apartments. They know that GAMBIT have every piece of info. FURIA, it's the last round. They have to find a way to win this. There's no saving in a round like this. How do they do it? They have a minute to figure it out. Drops lining up a Molotov, but they are being contained on Banana right now.
Yeah, GAMBIT 3 men up, have Axel standing in mid, so that means a 3 versus 2 on this B bomb site. Flashes coming through, and it's made even worse. Yuri alone now versus 5. Axel and Shiro creeping forward. Very uncomfortable final round for FURIA. 9 rounds on the CT side for GAMBIT. I would say that's fantastic for them. Have to rely on the riflers to make space unless we can see something exceptional from Shiro. But first comes a pistol. CZ up close for Art. Got Vinny for a double peek, but Nafany at point blank range with a Glock will start the proceedings. Quickly dispatched by Vinny as we move to a 4 on 4.
Hobbit's looking for something here, and there goes the jump out of the balcony. Yuri's lying in wait. CSGO will take down Hobbit. Oh, straight to the face from Axel, still keeping the effort alive, but not for too much longer, leaving Shiro in the 1 versus 3. Very, very difficult indeed, especially considering he has 10 points of health. Basically, he's very, very low. And he's now extremely dead, thanks to Vinny. FURIA pick up the pistol, and you know what, James, in terms of if there was to be a script.
However, Nafany and Axel are very low. Do you send... Okay, so the low health player is going in first. But what's behind him? More low health now. Yuri's got to take a 9. The bullets are coming out, but Shiro's got a Bison. What can he do with it? He's taken position at least. That Bison, who knows, 25 seconds. CSGO in the pit, spots Shiro go past. He hasn't got the angle to stop this plant. Post-plant Bison is in play.
Hobbit's picked up an M4, and he's the only player left alive. 1 versus 3 here for Hobbit. He's so far away from the bomb at the moment. And he might even try to hold on to this one and just try to maximize the kill potential, which is looking quite good. He might get a double here. They surely won't expect this angle. They surely won't. Now they know. Hobbit, he's on to win this one now. He's going to try to deny the defuse here. CSGO is going to see the smoke. Does he go for the stick? Hobbit has to go around the corner, and it's CSGO to lock it in. You can see Hobbit felt like he had that one. And honestly, James, that was way too much damage. If you're FURIA...
Strong addition to this team, and Yuri's hungry for something, but of course FURIA, they're not going to chill for too while. They've barely got any chill. Hobbit will be delivered in the hands of FURIA in those apartments, and now CSGO's waiting for the swing, misses the jiggle, but Vinny's here to clean up. Seen a bomb, rang the bell of Nafany as well. This has gone from good to great for FURIA, but they've got to find more. We can see Axel creeping through that smoke, and you've got to wonder about the scope. Finds out before it goes the other way around. Vinny's on fire, in the flames, not sure where to go. And how has it turned around into a 3 on 2 for GAMBIT? They've got CSGO creeping on the site. Down he goes, leaving drop in a 1 versus 3. This round has collapsed for FURIA. GAMBIT have Overpass as the second pick of this series, which is a map that FURIA have beaten GAMBIT on before at the Blast Premier Spring Showdown, 16-14.
As a retake set up here, James, a pop flash. Will the timing work out? Oh, Arto with the whiff there. Arto with the flash, can he make better of it? Yes, he can. He takes down the first player. Is there cover? Interns has to go deep, but Art will deflect him, and they've held on to this one. We talked about them not having any advantages in recent memory, but here's one, but fast response. GAMBIT straight into the A site. Can they close the distance? Yes, they can. Hobbit with that opening kill makes things very hard here for Vinny, but he's going to be able to hold on with the MP9 just barely. But Nafany with the trade makes life complicated. But FURIA, they finally have the players in position. And Shiro against 3. He's only got 40 seconds to do this.
I think he realizes where that smoke has come from. He might be able to jump up indeed, he knows it. He could jump up onto the site. Maybe take a close duel with 30 seconds. Try and one shot with the Tech 9. You can see him jiggling forward, drops. Oh my days! Drop had to have seen him first. Now he's got post-plant with an AWP. And that spells trouble for FURIA. I'm not sure if there's one on the site, but they've got to find him soon, and he could be anywhere. One wrong move, and it's a 1v1 versus the AWP of Shiro. Oh, creeping forward! How on earth has he won that duel?
Wow.
They're 3 behind GAMBIT. They're at double figures. There's some signs of promise. Hello. Vinny looking for 2, but Hobbit will be there to trade. Nafany and Vinny have been working together around these apartments to cause all kinds of problems, and hold on a second. Rato deleted again. Yuri has got to deliver now, but it's just not hitting their shots.
Oh, it's heartbreaking for FURIA. Just the timing on Rato, and then that next duel lost, and then the round's over. Just
another round in the bag for GAMBIT.
From going any deeper, Rato is going to get flashed off. Vinny will have to hold. He's spraying through. Can he find one? Axel's looking for it, and he's absolutely punished. Vinny.
That is absolutely crazy. Art doesn't really have the angles now. I think he's been hurt by Axel, going for the flick, and it falls apart again. The quick scope not there, the position not there. 5-on-2 surrounded. They won't get a chance to save if GAMBIT win this round. Or will they? There's a rotation as they're looking to split the B bomb site now, and there's more angles that Drop doesn't have. His silencer has conceded his position, and surely his execution is nigh. There's going to be DNA all over this area, and it's all FURIA DNA. And again, B is lost, A is being lost at the same time. All the weapons, all the money being lost for FURIA as GAMBIT heads to game point.
And there it is. Shiro takes Yuri down. Pretty wonky, but we'll see a top mid take into the stack here against FURIA. If they're going to have a chance, it's like this. Smoke goes down, there's no trade for that, and that gun is probably recoverable as well. You can see, I think the HE went there to try to blast the gun back to his teammates, and they're going to have to go quickly to that B site. It's desperation mode here for GAMBIT. Oh, he's found one though, he's got another headshot. Oh, and now there's just 2 players left for GAMBIT, 2 versus 5. Can they find a way to turn this around?
They've got some retake util. They'd love a molly, don't have one. Love some rifles, only got one. No kit, would love some of those as well, but they've got the numbers. Inters gets his bow rung immediately. How he's alive, I don't know. Only Inters and Shiro now as FURIA try to do what they can. Shiro left and right. Inters still alive, the crossfire is still up. In the red now, Inters, 3 more to find. Can they get on a bomb in time though? Is there time to defuse the bomb? I think there is. FURIA are still alive.
I don't know how. I mean, they're hanging on the edge of the cliff right now, trying desperately.
Not showing just yet. Out there on an island on his own. Are they going to check for him? Library's open for now, and there's concern for GAMBIT. Down goes Shiro, there's even more. The bomb spotted as well. 5-on-2. Hold on a second. FURIA are coming back.
Amazing stuff from Rato. Hobbit, last player standing against 5. How much damage can he do? Absolutely nothing. Rato is coming alive at the perfect moment. It couldn't be any later, but he is needed. And that had to be just solid communication. And there's no bomb plant. FURIA, I think, are good for the overtime here, but there goes the fast banana take. Art trying to hold here. Drop, takes down 2. There's another one. There's only 2 left here. GAMBIT getting absolutely wiped out. Maybe OT is a reality after all. GAMBIT are sent. Tail between legs, back down banana without the bomb.
That's exactly the round FURIA needed. A perfect storm, a struggle in this second half.
There's 40 more seconds. They know what Shiro is. He's very weak, only 3 points or 2 points of health. Yuri, if he just gets the one bullet, but can Shiro be quicker? He's beyond the angle. Oh, and he's done it. He's taken the AK from the hands of
full
Shiro.
spray.
I wonder, James, what the buy's going to look like here, because we're going to go into the last round of the last half of map 1.
They've done some calculations. Agside and Hobbit have got 67k, so...
Oh, big nade.
Very big nade indeed. But can they keep those chain flashes coming? Gambit have been good with them before, but Drop has the angles. KSGO, he's got to be real careful. Art, what are you doing? KSGO, that distraction from Art, the sacrificial lamb. 3-on-2 for FURIA. As they look to plant the bomb in the elevated position, so any spray was not going to work out, but KSGO will have position. How's he found Anthony? Hobbit's alone now. He's got so much to do that.
This is insane. Hobbit. 3 players to work against as he takes a position that he is going to be committed to them. There's nowhere to fall back. He is so committed here. As soon as they spot Hobbit, he could be done for. How does he get the jewels that he needs? It's got to be perfect. This might be the moment. They're throwing the nades in. Hobbit trying to spray him down, but Yuri takes the kill. And Art, oh my God, he has to be the most insane player I've ever seen. He's pushed to smoke in this situation with an AWP, James. However, they are bolstering numbers here, and we might get a counterplay. KSGO's playing really close. Art is there with him. Can this duo work out?
No!
Oh, he's missed an absolute sitter.
Yes!
But he's come back. He's come back, but here's KSGO. Nafany has destroyed the defense around Arch, and Vinny and Yuri are in trouble here.
They're in so much trouble. Time is not on their side. Gambit have got 40 seconds to clean this bomb site up. The bomb's been dropped though. Hold on a second, they've got to fall back. Drop still on the B bomb site, going down banana as there is a stalemate for the time being, but the pressure starts to rise on Gambit. Nafany getting tagged like a piece of meat in a supermarket, but he's alive for now. 3-on-3, the flank is on the way, 20 seconds. They're stuck in this choke point, 2 on the short position. Down goes the bomb, down goes Nafany. Hobbit's alone now, again he's got to clutch it. 1v2, 10 seconds, work for the FURIA are in the lead. They are looking so crazy in these moments. Like when it gets extremely intense, they're rising to the moment. That is a huge, huge round to win. That could be a meaty one. Not too shabby, but they've got to find some kills. Gambit on the push now, but they've been slowed down by the Molotov. But still, there's only 2 players here. Let's not forget the action we've seen from Gambit on the other side of the site. 2 players on the B box, on the A bomb side, while the push comes through towards A, but the bomb's not committing just yet. Down goes Nafany. Hold on a second. Hobbit with the flank again. Oh, he's through! KSGO, what are you doing? Shiro's in no man's land. He's got nowhere to go. They tried again. They tried again with that rotation. So much action. The bomb was at the feet of the B bomb site, trying to make it happen from the apartments again.
Some of the shots KSGO has missed this match, and some of the shots that he's hit. Oh my God.
When you lose a round in a fashion like that, a free kill, a sitting duck. KSGO in the face, baby. 446 damage, roughly. 5-on-3 to take 3 from 3 in this overtime. And he's not ready, he's not finished just yet, Art. But he won't be successful there. It's turning around now. Nafany from A to B is going to keep them in this. KSGO though keeps the numbers even, and there's a flank. Hold on a second. But look how slow Vinny's going. Who's going to be ready for what? Hobbit. Oh! He just made him.
This is the problem though, isn't it? Because there's no awareness of Hobbit's position.
GAMBIT! GAMBIT! Come on!
There's nothing really they don't. First OT here.
But it seems Gambit will look to creep up that short position. They could be in trouble. There's a smoke to isolate fights, and they're starting to charge through. Hold on a second though. They're lining up for inserts. He's found 2 and the bomb. Surely it's a full rotation. We've got 2 men in library now for Gambit as they try to hold on. 25 seconds to plant this bomb. Still on the floor for now, and it goes from bad to worse. 5-on-2, 5-on-1, 5-on-none, and the score is tied.
Yeah, sick quad kill from Inter, just walking down that pit position, anchoring it completely.
Once these smokes have gone, there's no more smokes for Gambit, and there are for FURIA. 29 seconds, 3 players here. 1 is in CT, they know that much, and the swing starts. Multiple targets for KSGO. He knows there are 3 around this B bomb site now, and they're starting to creep back towards the A bomb site. They don't know the information, they don't know how many, where these players are, but they know that there were 3 on B.
Yeah, and Intos actually went out of the site. In the rotation, he's playing library. Can they find him in time? It's a great spray down. Axel from Pit as well is just going to take down absolutely everybody. Gambit with a beautiful defense once again. Furia. Yeah, they have to just shove all in on this B side. Just all the bodies going for that CT challenge. They're going to try to take down Shiro. He's taken down 2, though. It's looking very difficult indeed here for Furia. They're running out of players, running out of chances. This construction hold is absolutely disgusting. Kate Serato, last player standing. He's taken down 1. There's 3 more players to go. Has to go beyond the molly, but that's a wrap. Gambit, they hold their nerve, and they take down Furia. That's 1 map in the bag. And we're going to the pass next, and Gambit look damn scary.
That was quite the test for Gambit.
Looks like Furia want to make a play in connector. Gambit are headed right for it.
Starting off well, very important. Sometimes that's a pistol, sometimes it's the consecutive rounds. We can see Yuri will thin the numbers out somewhat, thin out the herd for Gambit, but there are still 3 players making their way to that A bomb site. Shiro with the off angle, not able to connect, and maybe he'll be a bit cold coming into this one.
Oh, great shot there from Axile, and that's the bomb down as well. Furia able to recover some kills here as they move closer to that A site for the recovery, but there is a play in bathrooms from Axile that could dismantle everything. It's all about the timing. Intos has to keep the distraction alive here, so that Axel has time to work this flank. He's going deep, he has to. Great shot, Axel's all on you, but it's dropped to take the frag. And Furia to take the opening round.
Gambit don't have all the position that they're looking for at present. With 40 seconds on the clock, it's going to be a tight one, but they've got their opening kill. And maybe that changes things. Furia, again, just not winning the duels. They've given themselves advantages. They've got position, they've got time on their side, but they lose the duels, and that changes everything.
And taking the smoke as it drops, and Vinny had the first few shots there, but the Scouter Shiro finishes it off. This is so hard here for Drop, he can't do it, and my God, the round just disintegrated. For Furia, they looked like they were in every perfect position, but like you say, not winning some of those key battles.
They're losing 1v1s all over the map. That's what it came down to. Many, like on Inferno as well, on their CT side, 1v1 situations, they just didn't come out on top. AWP, missing shots, losing position. And you can feel the desperation of Furia in a round such as this. A Deagle, a CZ, and so on. Exile will lead the way in. He will find out a climber on the site, see how many people are there. Case Rato now is in a 1 versus 2 as we've had many kills on this bomb site. I don't think he's close to a weapon, so this will have to be done the hard way. Nafany could get one-tapped if he can find a way to get close enough to him. And there's time pressure for Gambit as well. Look how patient they are, though. It's insane how ready they are to just take their time, but who plants the bomb? Nafany? Does he go for the bomb plant? Inters may have to trade then. 15 seconds and bell rung again. Now Nafany! Oh man! Really down to the wire, but Gambit will survive with 1.
So it must have been that he just was moving or something like that, but either way, Yuri's in the bathrooms. Art as well. Can he work this angle? Yuri and Art in the bathrooms. The deadly duo of the bathrooms have locked it down. 3 players go down there for Gambit, and Furia were looking for something. If they can keep 5 players alive in this round, that would be huge. And at this point, for Gambit, it is a game of damage. And there's that first bit of damage. Shiro takes down Art. And for Furia,
they've got to consider what they want to do here, Gambit. They have a full buy in the hole. They've almost got 2. So they can at least make it expensive for Furia. Hold on a second. Case Rato, closed casket funeral for him. Shiro 1 versus 2. Can he try and plant the bomb at least? Not sure if anybody's on the site. Oh, he's down to the 1v1 now. No time to plant. He's got to find the kill. Can he find the last man? No, he can't. But they've done so much damage. And I mentioned this earlier on. Furia have to survive multiple tests with men alive.
And we only have Vinny on the site. He's got just a FAMAS. It's not the gun for this. And he's going to get flashed off as well. Is there any support for Vinny here? He tries to lock this one down. Great first frag from Vinny. He's picked up a second. In comes the reinforcements. Vinny, he's done his job. Yuri's in position on short in time to take down 1 more. And that leaves Hobbit alone in
where
water.
did that come from?
And it's just Inters left in the 1 versus 2.
Blind throws the molly towards the barrels. So he's shown presence from short. Tried to reset that by making his way towards Monster. Now, this is when you really need to land your shot. That is a very timely HE grenade. Pistol will be good enough now, but it is the 2 AWPs. And one of them is making a lot of noise. 15 seconds to plant this bomb. Case Rato doesn't even have his gun out. Why? There's 15 seconds and he's holding grenades in his hand. Trying to jump peek now. Inters has a chance to plant this bomb. Art had to land that one. but it was way more expensive than it might have been. And they're falling back, but again, it's that investigation man. Oh, it's Hobbit and Nafany. That two-man duo that have caused so many problems for the FURIA side. Vinny caught a grenade down. He is sandwiched, but he's alive for now. Art's taken Nafany out. He knows Hobbit's in the water. Dancing in the ammonia, dodging the bullets until that last one. Hold on a second. Axel gets his bell rung, and Shiro's down to 10 HP. There's life in FURIA yet in this 3 versus 1 for them, I should say. Art with a cheeky swing. Again, an early frag for both teams, but FURIA convert, and they've got 3 players up. No bomb plant.
How do they finish the round at this point? Do they try to go into the B side or rotate out? They're looking to rotate out here. They don't have a lot of info there, but they are gambling that it is a pretty free position. That's a sick frag to get. What is there on this site? It's just Serato. He's going to whip that orb shot. He needs to find it. There it is. Quick scope comes into play. The second one not so good though. And there's nothing left on the A site. Gambit once again win the bomb plant.
So many missed opportunities with the AWP, but still, they're not there. It's got to be nerves, Dan.
Yeah, I would imagine it absolutely has to be playing a part in this one. It's been quite touch and go.
The impact frags. It's not even the numbers for Hobbit. It's the impact frags. That first game from him and Nafany. Nafany looking to clean
bomb!
up. Yeah, he's committed to bomb. And that is a chance. That is opportunity. There's no smokes remaining for FURIA, however. And there's a minute on the clock. But at least they know where Gambit are going for once. That's information they don't normally have.
Oh my god, Serato is going forward with the flashbang as the smoke dissipates. He picks up the kill. There's the trade though from Shiro, and it's now just down to Yuri. And does Shiro have a read as to his position? It's all on Yuri. They line up and Yuri gets both! That's a great result for FURIA. 7-8 at the end of the first half. Gambit, though, that is a solid T side from them.
It's dangerous. And again, if they are to go further, oh, there's a flash, I want to say, from the B bomb site from Nafany to aid him. Nafany on the A bomb site, actually. He's got another one, has been deployed. There it is. We've got an exchange at the very least. 4 versus 4. Has the bomb been spotted? Probably. Oh, Nafany's peaks are nasty. 2 kills for him. But he's done all he can do now. Tap from Shiro, and the numbers are kept close. A minute 10, 2 on 3. Hobbit coming through from the back, though. Got some information at the very least.
Waiting for the next move. There's Hobbit. He's going to be hearing that one. Will there be distraction for Hobbit to play off of it on this flank? It's huge. Oh, that's an insane shot from Hobbit. What a flick from him. Yuri coming alive, though. He's going to do 180s. Yuri with the 180s. Can he finish it off? No bullets. Can he find a gun? Yuri trying to find a gun. He's still alive. Yuri! He can't make it work. Shiro. Oh, what a play from them. Oh, my God, Shiro.
That's an outstanding effort from Yuri. Imagine if he clutches that.
Axel, he's going to get flashed in. Is the timing going to work out for Axel? There goes the peak. Completely blind. Serato. Axel converts 2 off of that flash. Cannot trade this somehow. He's got to get something. Axel gets a 3rd. That's absolutely criminal.
Wow, that's a devastating round from Gambit. Maybe a false sense of security again. Constantly disengaging in the previous round. Just trying to avoid fights until they go deep and then suddenly take the aggression that they surely weren't expecting. But again, it's information. There's time to adjust as Gambit move to 11. Gambit will mix up the pace. They'll show aggression when you don't expect it. Of course, Art's creeping through multiple smokes, eating CT flashbangs as well. Hobbit has to be afraid of this. God, can he get more than 1 though? He's made it scary for a time, but very quickly Gambit respond with 1 more, as per usual in this series. 4 on 3 for Gambit, and they still have control.
Yeah, that was honestly so close for FURIA to get that extra kill. That looks so close. Can Vinny be the one to do it? As he walks through, oh, that's just great from Vinny. Finds the headshot. They know one's behind barrels. Inters at 7 HP. His job is just to keep hold of this position for as long as he can, but FURIA don't have the bomb. They don't have the bomb right now. This could be a problem. Inters looking to maybe make a play. Oh, he's found one. He's found a play and a half there. Takes down 1 more. And it's up to Yuri and Serato. There's the run for the bomb then. 40 seconds to get it planted.
Yeah, and Shiro's in shotgun mode. That has to feel very awkward for him. And essentially, sound has been cut here. It's uncomfortable. They don't know what's going on. They may hear some running soon. Exile is moving more and more into position. which is going to limit where the bomb can be planted. They're going to commit to the bomb plant. No, there's a swing from Exile. Again, it's Exile now to get these final kills. First it was Hobbit, now it's Exile to really brutalize FURIA at all the worst moments for the Brazilian side. Looking for the 4-man boost. Not happening though. It is a faster round from FURIA straight into the B bomb site. Flashbangs all over the shop. Hobbit just chilling on short. The site's cut in half by M4s of Gambit. Time and chances are running low for FURIA. Gambit 4 rounds ahead and 2 rounds away from semi-finals. 5 rounds in a row for Gambit, looking to storm to a semi-final position.
Oh.
And 1 shot, 1 kill. His name is Shiro.
It just looks so clean from Shiro. What a player. Hobbit executes Yuri in connector. Excellent kill to find, and FURIA find themselves with 3 players left. They're nowhere near the bomb right now. It has to be. This setup is so strong though. I don't know how you deal with this, especially by yourself. Surely a jiggle. You try to throw off the shot, but you cannot throw off Shiro. Art is next up on the plate. And they will be playing either Na'Vi or Vitality. So
yeah.
It's got to be the hardest way possible.
You're with the big boys now.
Oh, this is dangerous. Of course, Nafany picks up the kill. Oh no! After time, James. 2 players dying after time, right as Gambit hit match and series point here in the quarterfinals of this major. Unreal.
No quarter given by Gambit. None. None whatsoever. Not in your part of the map, not in our part of the map.
Oh,
but yours is theirs as well, as far as Overpass is concerned. Just the jewels are just simply not being won.
Gambit are just ice cold, and speaking of which, Exile is ready to deal with the swell of FURIA players as they make their way down long. He's trying to back away, and he might just get something out of this. No, does get taken down, and that's a gun on the ground. Shiro thins out the numbers as they charge towards him. Is this the moment for Shiro? He's going to get flashed here. There is opportunity for FURIA with this pace, but it looks like Shiro and Nafany are holding the line. There's so little left here for FURIA. 2 players, that's all they have. They have to keep going. There's no choice. They can't go back. Inters, Nafany, Hobbit all surrounding them at this point. I mean, Hobbit's not just there just yet, but soon will be. Drop. That's another frag, James.
And there was 1. It is Vinny versus 2. He's got 40 seconds and he can't make a mistake now. He doesn't have the information. Hobbit in connector is going to make things even worse. He doesn't know if he has a 1 versus 1. Inter's moving into a passive position. Gambit are going to play it safe. They're going to retake together. They don't need to give the 1v1 Vinny's looking for. So he should get a bomb plant at the very least. At the very least. But Hobbit is creeping, and that's going to be that. Gambit storm to the semi-finals over FURIA.
What an incredible performance from Gambit. On the stage, they look ready. Championship form from Gambit and all of their players. A well-oiled, disciplined, methodical team in Gambit. What a result. I'm so excited to see. I need to see who can beat them, James.